Hey everyone, welcome back to She Tried It. So believe it or not, this is my entire yarn stash. This 3-drawer chest is all of it. What I'm wanting to do today is a little bit different. I want to go through my yarn stash, get rid of some yarn, just kind of clean things up a bit because as y'all may know or may not know, I'm quite a minimalist. I recently moved. This is clearly a new apartment. I'm going to sell the yarn that I don't need or want on my Mercari. I always do that. So if you ever want some of my leftover yarn, definitely check out my Mercari, which is always linked in the description box below. With that, we'll start with the bottom drawer, and these are filled to the brim. Okay, starting with the bottom one. Can I even get it out? One second. This is a conglomerate of weird stuff, but I have some leftover wool ease yarn in the colors forest green heather, which I believe I can get rid of, so I'll sell those in my Mercari, and wool ease. So these have to do with the pattern that I'm currently working on for Lion Brand right now for Christmas. I think it's due like in September or something, but I got way too much of the green yarn. I think it was a mailing issue with some mailing stuff because again, I moved, so that was my bad. This huge thing right here is a project I plan on sharing. I'll give more details about that later. I was trying to use up the end of this ball of yarn and then share the project, which hopefully should be this fall. No clue what this yarn is. Probably give it away. Seems like some acrylic yarn, but it's really pretty. I have tons of Lion Brand True Blue in white and in the tangerine colors. I will definitely be giving all of these away. Maybe I need to think about it longer, but I can't think of any reason I need that much True Blue. Do I love having it? Of course. Will I be using it? Probably not. Next up, I have tons of these little granny squares for a pillow I was working on. That project should be coming very, very soon. I just need to crochet all the granny squares together. I also have this red acrylic yarn, which I think I used for my rocking around the Christmas tree garland. I can definitely get rid of that. This feels like Lion Brand 24/7 cotton yarn. I'm trying to think of when I used it. I should know, but I don't think I need this. I have this rainbow yarn, and this is from Michaels. I have no plans for this, but I think I'm gonna keep it because I just think I'm gonna keep it. I have no rhyme or reason. This is a loom sock tool. Not sure if anyone's used this. I got this years ago, and I remember reaching out to the company asking if I could show it on my YouTube channel, but then I found out about a Centro knitting machine, which kind of does this, but automatically. So it doesn't make socks. I wonder if the smaller one makes socks. But no, it doesn't make socks, at least the size that I got, but I began to get less interested in this. But if anyone else is interested in this, I'll probably be adding that to my Mercari also. Last in this drawer is some I Love This cotton yarn in the color Bright Citrus. I think I was planning on making socks on that with this yarn. I'm sure I can find something else to do with this, but because I don't have anything off the top of my head, I'll probably add it to my Mercari as well. Let's go into drawer number 2. Here, I have a project that I was planning on designing and it did not work out. It was like a halter type thing, but I never could get the design just right, so that never panned through. I did like the color of it. It was a mixture of pink and orange. That one did not pan out, so that didn't work. Oh, I need to add my blanket back in. Next, I have some Wool Ease Thick and Quick yarn, which I use for my rocking around the Christmas tree garland. Again, I don't think I'll need this for anything, so I'll be giving this away on my Mercari. This is the cilantro color, and I'll also be giving away the sequoia color. I also have some cotton bamboo yarn, which I was using for that tank top that did not pan out, and I think I could do something with this. What exactly, I don't know. I think I'm going to keep a hold of this because I really did like this yarn, and this is in the hibiscus color, so like a bright pink color. I have this in hibiscus, and I also have this in Snapdragon. This is more yarn for that blanket I was working on. I got the balls that I needed for the kit, but I feel like it's ending up way bigger than I expected, so I'll give away these extra balls that I have. I have 2 balls, it looks like of peacock, and this is Color Theory yarn in the color peacock. This looks like some Aunt Lydia's in black, or maybe it's Curio number 3 in black, one or the other, but it's some crochet thread in black. I'll probably keep that. I have some of the cotton bamboo in the color persimmon. This is the orange color that I was making that crochet top with that did not pan out. I don't think I'm gonna keep this just because I don't know that I'll need it, so I'll give this away on my Mercari as well. I have some of this Made with Love cottony one. This is what I was using for the crochet pillow with the granny squares. I'm not quite done with that pattern, so I probably want to keep all the colors just because I was thinking of making a tutorial possibly of how I did the granny squares, but leave a comment below if you think that's needed. I don't know that it is because I used a tutorial myself to figure out how to do it, but I have it in this olive twist color and I have it in in this indigo for it color. Next are some, actually, I was going to say swatches, but this was actually the front panel of my split stitch sweater when I was using a different yarn. If you keep up with my community tab, you know how that worked out, but the yarn that I was using, it was just ending up being way too expensive. I loved this yarn, but it was going to be like a $50 sweater if I kept with that yarn, but I do have swatches from when I was working on that pattern. Since that one's done, I don't think I need to keep the swatches. I have some UU yarn, woolly worsted, in the color, it just says Dye-Lot 30, color 5-3. That doesn't make any sense, but it's like a dark forest green color. I'll probably give this away. I'm not really sure why I have that, to be honest with you. I have my pattern for the rocking around the Christmas tree garland in here. Not sure why. I guess when I was getting rid of my Christmas decorations, I just put them in here. Put that with my Christmas stuff. I have some 24/7 cotton in the color white. I had one more, actually no. 2, 3. Dang. I had 3. How do I have 3? I have 3 of the Expression Fiber Arts Buttery Bulky. It's what I used that Ruana to make. I don't know why I have 3, because I don't think I asked for that much, but I guess I did knit that, so I guess I used less yarn than expected. But I have 3 leftover of those. I'll probably give these away. And then I also have some on this wooden spoon because I don't have a yarn winder, which is probably a little bit raggedy, but whatever. I don't know what yarn this is, but this looks really pretty, so I'll probably keep this like a golden color. Let's see, I have some either Curio or Aunt Lydia's. I think this feels like Aunt Lydia's. I'll keep this with the black one. This, no, wax cotton rope. I don't know what I was planning on using this for, but I guess I bought it for something. I hate when I do that. Okay, this is 24/7 cotton as well in the neon green color. I'm gonna keep this because this has to do with the scarf that I wanted to make later in the year. If you watch my last video, I was saying that I want to make a cotton scarf. I think it's gonna be really cute. This is some Pearl Soho Tulip cotton yarn, which I got this to make a version of my black or white beanie. But when I mixed this yarn with the other yarn that I made for that beanie, it did not look right, so I never did end up using this yarn. So I'll give this away too. And I have probably been, my 6mm needles, which I've been looking for. And I started making this cardigan. Let me see how far I got on it. I don't know why I stopped. I was enjoying it. I could definitely finish this up. It has a lot of potential. I don't know what yarn this is. I'm 90% sure it came from Michaels, but I wanted like a bright blue yarn, and then I was thinking of duplicate stitching on top of it with some white yarn, so it's like a in the clouds, cloud 9 cardigan. Does that make sense? It's corny, but I like the idea. Am I gonna continue with it? Maybe, maybe not. But I don't think I have any notes on that pattern or anything, so I have to count stitches and everything and start from scratch with that. Clearly I'm going to keep that, and I have a little itty bitty bit of that Pearl Soho yarn. I'll either give this away or sell it. I don't think I could sell this in my Mercari, but I'll give it away. Let's hop to the next drawer. In the last drawer, we have more Wool Ease yarn in the color Sequoia. I'll give that away as well. I have some Lion Brand Wool Ease in the color Umber. Looks like I was giving the other ones away. I'll give that away as well. And I have, these are for the crochet granny square pillow that I was making, so I'll give these away once I finish the pillow for sure. In the meantime, I'll keep it in this bottom drawer, at least one skein of each color in the bottom drawer, and I'll give everything else away. Another random Christmas tree. This yarn is actually really, really nice. Made with Love cottony one. It can only be purchased on the Lion Brand website, but I highly recommend. It's a 50% cotton, 50% acrylic yarn, and it's worsted weight. Next, I have some cotton bamboo yarn in the color Magnolia. This is what I just used for the last top. Hopefully it comes out before this one, but for the last pop that I remade. Here's more yarn for the blanket that I'm working on, the Color Theory blanket. I'll give that away. Bags of stuff. This is some of Two of Wands yarn. So this is some Hue and Me in the color Spicy. I used this for a beanie that did not work out. I have tons of extra trees, like a bag of them, so save that for Christmas time. I have all these random bags of stuff, so let me clear these out of the way. But in this first Joanne bag, I have some Karen Simply Soft. I kept the receipt, so I don't know if I was supposed to return this. Maybe I need to do that. Pretty sure I was making a beanie for someone. Who? I don't know. I didn't do it. I also have some of this yarn, Karen Simply Soft and Pistachio. If I'm only getting one ball, I'm assuming it's for a beanie. Maybe that's an activity I need to do today. Make a little return. I also have, Karen Simply Soft is great for making beanies on the Centro knitting machine. So I have some of this leftover Karen yarn. Doubt I could sell it in Mercari. I have some more of the cottony one yarn, the indigo for it. I could give that away. A lot of it is tangled together. Whoopsie daisy. Actually, I could save this in that bottom drawer. Those colors look so great together. I don't know if you can like tell, even though it's tangled together, but it just looks really good together. Anyways, gray colored yarn, what is it called? Gray Heather, Karen Simply Soft. Definitely made this as a beanie for my fiance. More random Christmas trees. I have this furls hook that I never did try. I need to make a video on this like a while ago. But if you've ever used a furls hook, this is a 4.5 millimeter. Let me know if you've ever tried one out. I think I'm gonna give it a try. Let me know if you think I should make a video, then give it away, or if I should just give it away, because I don't hear too many people talking about it. I've definitely been wanting to try it, but I just haven't. I have some more Karen Simply Soft yarn in red, swatch for my split stitch sweater, some Karen Simply Soft in forest green. I think this was for a hat too. I think my fiance wanted me to make that. Or no, I made it. I made both these. So yeah, extra yarns. And I have this red hat, which I made for myself. I made myself a red beanie. Super cute. I have some beads from my polychrome shoulder bag, which I do not need, but can you sell beads? I don't know, because these aren't big enough to fit in your hair or anything, I don't think. But I have some of the rainbow beads, the wooden beads from the Packlight phone case bag, and some teal beads from the Packlight phone case bag. And I have some Aunt Lydia's fashion crochet thread, size 3. Patton's Grace yarn in like a lime green color. What did I use that for? I know I bought it, but I forgot why I bought it. I have some more of that yellow yarn that I made the smiley face bag with, which I thought was so cute. This is like not a no-name brand, but I got it off of Amazon. Lapone is not the name of the brand. It was called Colored Bird on the website. Not much information. I also have fabric. I think I lined the inside of my bag. That's why I have that. I have a tape measure. I have some Mod Podge. I think I suggested you could use it for the polychrome shoulder bag. I don't really use this very much, but I will keep it. I don't like giving away thread very much because, as y'all know, cotton thread is one of my favorite things to work with. And with that, I think I came up pretty good pile of stuff to give away. So definitely check out my Mercari. We'll see how that goes. If you have any suggestions for how you give away yarn, I typically, like I said, sell it at Mercari. Whatever doesn't sell or whatever I can't sell, I just take it to my nearest Goodwill. In the past, I've given it to local nursing homes, so there's more than enough options. I have a video actually of ways you can give away your yarns. If you're not big on a big yarn stash like I'm not, definitely think of those ways. But that is today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!